up, YouTube? Back with another video. We on top of culture and sports. We got a Monopoly lock hold on it. Before we get into this video, I need y'all to like this video. We're trying to get sponsors on this channel. I need y'all to like this video, comment on it. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's get right into it. So we got a graphic, a list came out. Shout out to Quincy Sports on Hoops. The top scores averages in the 2000, from 99 2000 to 2009 2010. You wouldn't believe who came in first place. You wouldn't believe it. I swear to God, you wouldn't believe it if you guessed it. I probably think a few people on my channel who religiously know about sports and know they stat, they'll guess it. But for the most of y'all that be glazing on LeBron James, I bet you wouldn't believe who's number one. Drum roll, please. No. LeBron. Nope. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant led all scores with 28.2 points a night. I think Allen Iverson came in with at 2 or 28.1 or 20.0. Remarkable. I think Kobe's at 28.2. Allen Iverson at 28.0 a night. Bottom line is Kobe Bryant did a lot of scoring. A lot of scoring in the 2000s when he was integrated into the Los Angeles Lakers offense. Starting. Listen, LeBron James came in the 2003. So LeBron James played 7 years in the 2000s. Kobe played 10. LeBron James came into a bad team. Kobe came. When 2000, Kobe was starting emerging. And forward in 2000, 2099, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. For 40 years, Kobe Bryant had Shaq on his team. Let's reiterate. Kobe Bryant averaged 30 points a night with Shaq on his team. Kobe averaged 30 points. It's 3 times in Kobe Bryant's career where he averaged over 30 a night. Every time Kobe Bryant averaged over 30 in his career, he was first team all defense. Kobe was first team all NBA in the scoring title with Shaq on his team. He averaged not the scoring title. He averaged 30 points, first team all NBA, first team all defense. Shaquille O'Neal on his team. Then another year he averaged 28.5 with Shaq when they won a championship in 01. He was remarkable. And then when Shaq leave, he averaged 27.6, got hurt the first year at 11, then he came back at 35.4, then he came back at 30.6, then he came back at over 28, then he came back at average 27, then he came back at average 25, 27, then he was 25, then he was 27.3. I mean, he was 27.9, then he was 27.3. He averaged over 28. He led the whole decade, not just in points, but in averaging. And them decades, let's look at some remarkable things in that decade. So 3 times he averaged over 30 points. And he was first team all defense all 3 times. He got the highest scoring average in the 2000s with 35.4 points a night. That's never been done that decade. It hasn't been done since the 80s. James Harden came back and did it in the 2018s. The 2010s with 36 a night. And 30 came back at 34. And Joel Embiid averaged 34 in this decade. So, Kobe Bryant in one season, 06-07, had 10 games or more of 50-point games. That haven't been done since Will Chamberlain. The only players in NBA history to have 10 games. That's over 15% of the 82 games season you played. He scored over 50 points a night. 10 straight. He had 4 in a row in 06-07. He scored 6 50-point games in the 05-06 season. I believe he scored. I think he had over 20 games of 50 points or more in the 2000s. I'm sorry. I think he had 20 plus more games. That leads the decade. Leads the decade the most 40-point games in that era. With probably, I would say, over 140-point game. Over 140-point games. He's at 122 for his career. In the 2000, he had over 100. Nobody has come close to even 140-point games in the 2000 decade alone. Kobe Bryant did it in a decade. 20 plus 50-point games. LeBron ain't got that in his career. Allen Iverson ain't got that in his career. Vince Carter, Tim Duncan, all these niggas ain't got it in their career. T-Mac, you name the greatest scorers on the list, they ain't got it on their career. Kobe did it in a decade. Kobe in a decade had 20 plus 50-point games, 140-point game. LeBron James still playing and got close to 140-point game. He had 79. Kobe did that in one decade. We talking about the greatest scores ever. So Kobe said it was so important for him to separate from Shaq because the media hold on his head and they say they still do. But it's important we go out separate so I can prove to the world. You get a glimpse of what I would have done without Shaquille O'Neal. And boy, did he ever prove us right. Back-to-back championships in 2000. Back-to-back finals MVPs. His only lead MVP. I mean, this man is remarkable from 2005 to 2010 without Shaquille O'Neal. It's probably the greatest stretch run of all time. I'd say it like this. 05-06, scoring title, 35.4. Scoring title, first team all defense, all NBA. Second year, 06-07. Scoring title, first team all defense, all 10, 50-point games in one season. Hasn't been done since Will Chamberlain. Come back after averaging 31.6, 28 a night, 5 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, lead MVP, make it to the finals, losing the finals. Then win gold in the summer, win the gold medal. Have LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Dwight Howard the very next season, 8th season, playing with Kobe, training with Kobe, Melo, all come back and have historic, great seasons in their own rights. LeBron come back MVP, and Wade come back scoring, take Dwight Howard come defensive player of the year, Carmelo Anthony make it to the West Conference Final. Kobe Bryant influenced all these guys. And then the next season, he goes and wins 65 games, number one in the West again, wins the championship, 32 points a night in the NBA Finals, first Finals MVP, 4th championship. Come back again, average 27 a night, first team all defense again, Finals MVP, beat Boston and rival his 5th championship, back-to-back championship, back-to-back Finals MVPs. That 5-year stretch is one of the greatest 5-year stretches you will ever see an NBA player to have. Because what he did, he grew. He said, I cannot stop winning. I can't keep winning scoring title. I have to focus on winning championship. He did 2 years of the scoring shit without Shaq. Say, you see what I would have did without Shaq? I would have obliterated the league with the lowest scoring average in NBA history. They already adjusted pace. He averaged over 40 in today's game. Right? They already adjusted the percentage. He averaged 50% for the field. The funny thing is, Kobe Bryant had the high field goal percentage of all his guys that came in his era. Besides LeBron, I'm talking about the guys that came in the 90s in his era. He got a high field goal percentage than Vince Carter, high field goal percentage than Carmelo Anthony, a high field goal percentage than Trace McGrady, high field goal percentage than T-Mac, Allen Iverson, high field goal percentage than Paul Pierce, a high field goal percentage than all these guys he played with. And somehow they look at Kobe Bryant as the chucker, not efficient. When the league average back then was like 44% from the field, Kobe was 44.7. When we talk about in the 60s and 50s, Bill Russell was a center shooting 44% from the field. Kobe Bryant shoots a high field goal percentage there. Do I need to add more? I can keep going on and on. LeBron James was third on this with 27.5 points. And he came into a bad team, didn't make the playoffs his first 2 years. Played with scrubs and bums. I say he took scrubs to the finals. He still ain't averaged more points per game than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant had Paul Gasol, who was an all-star. From 3 years in that decade, 08, 09, 010. He had it for 3 years in that decade, and he had Shaq. So he had 2 7-footers for 7 years for 8 years in a decade, and he still averaged more points than LeBron James. I digress. We now know Kobe Bryant's scoring average he was on the bench his first years because his coach, that's why he fired his ass, didn't play youngsters, didn't play kids out of high school. In the last years of his career, he was gone with Achilles in the Achilles eruption. That makes my job so easy. Like the video, come to the video. I'll see you next one. Peace.